Well, hey everybody, welcome to Sam's Doing Stuff. What am I doing today? Well, I'm going to be welding some grab hooks, 3/8 inch chain grab hooks on my pallet forks. Now, why am I doing that? Well, I've got some really cool uses that I need some grab hooks on my pallet forks for. I'm going to take you through welding these on, and then I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how I want to use these. So let's get started. Just kind of made this little cardboard paint shield. I think that's just going to work well. Kind of mask that off right there. Try to make it nice and level. Kind of want to try this charcoal gray color because you know what? That's what I've got. Okay, I did the exact same thing on the other side, and the paint is still a little bit tacky, so we're gonna have to give it some more time before we use it. But I wanted to take this second to say to anybody out there that has never welded before, you know, I just started learning to weld about 6 months ago, and it's not pretty, you know, as somebody who's done this their whole life or gone to school for it, but it's holding. You know, that's all we really care, is to be able to stick two pieces of metal together that's going to hold. And if you're intimidated like I was 6 months ago, try it. Just get a flux core welder or something simple and try and stick two pieces of metal together. What do you got to lose, really? So anyway, like I said, I did the same thing on the other side, and I might paint this orange later. I don't know. I really don't care the way it looks. I just care that it's going to function. So when this dries, we'll take it outside, and I'm going to show you some cool uses for it. Okay, they're on, they're painted, they look good. So, the first use for this is gonna be for brush cleanup. You gotta be wondering, right? How in the world am I gonna use these for brush cleanup? Well, let me get this loaded up with brush and I'll show you. All right, there you go. We got a decent amount of brush. Now, of course, I have a grapple, but there's a couple reasons that I don't use a grapple for brush cleanup. One is the brush is spread all over the property, and you drive around and you put a stick on here, a stick on there, and if you're using a grapple, you got to let go of every stick to pick up another stick, okay? If it's all in one pile, yeah, grapple, go ahead and grab it. Another thing is that you can actually fit more brush on your pallet forks than you can in a grapple. A grapple only opens so far, but you can pile up your pallet forks as high as it'll allow. Now, the disadvantage to pallet forks is as you're driving around, if you hit a bump and this bounces any, the sticks start jouncing around and they're gonna just fall off, or you just touch something with it and the whole pile just comes right off, right? Well, I've got a solution for that, and it involves the grab hooks. There you go. Those chains and the weight of the chain is going to hold that brush in place a whole lot better than just driving around without it. And now the beautiful part is when you need to go dump it. Come on. And there you go. I didn't lose a single stick. Seriously, bouncing around like that and everything, not a single stick. So I'm just gonna stow those like that and go do something else. Simple, simple, effective. I love it. So here's idea number one. Let's go do idea number two. Now I know you guys have seen me use this basket before for dumping all kinds of debris, and I love using it. But these carabiners have been the weak link. They're not totally destroyed yet, but they're getting there. You know, they're not made for this. And they were working, but they were cheap. I don't know, they're throwaway. Now I'm sure you can see where this is going, and this is the main reason I did this. I want to be able to hook on to these baskets, drape the chain on both sides, and then of course be able to lift this all the way up and dump it without losing the basket. Just like that. Now, of course, there are all kinds of uses for this other than what I just did. You can take a length of chain, put it in between, as rusty as that may be, you know, get another chain, hook it in the middle, and now you can pull things straight from the middle, okay? I can use this rigged up in the middle of this to pull posts and grub stuff with it's just, there's so many things. It's way better to hook to those grab hooks than to hook to any other part of this frame. You might damage the frame, you might bend something. If I bend one of those grab hooks, I'm not worried about it. I can replace it. So I think it's a great idea. It's gonna be a beautiful addition to this set of pallet forks. You know, hey, if you need to secure a load, they also do not interfere in any way with the pallet forks or the surface that you need to have your load up against. I don't know, it just seems really practical. So I hope you appreciate this video. If you do, give it a like, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more stuff like this, and I will see you next time when I am doing more stuff. Catch you then.